Good morning and welcome to Friday's Daily Market Report, courtesy of iFOREX.
Chinese authorities stated that they are ready to resort to policy stimulus if credit-fueled expansion threatens to slow economic transition. In the first quarter of 2016, German GDP inched up by 0.7%. Sales rose at the US retail level increased more than anticipated in the past reading. Chinese yuan is expected to remain relatively static as the change in total inflation-adjusted value of output produced by manufacturers, mines and utilities are expected to remain the same. The Japanese yen is expected to gain ground against the dollar as the change in the total value of US sales at the retail level is projected to decrease. After the initial market shock caused by the drastic difference between market expectations and official data regarding crude oil inventories, analysts are expecting that the commodity will regain ground. The increase of job openings in the US is expected to boost gains for the index thanks to improving labour market. Today, Chinese industrial production is expected to be released at 300 GMT. Early in the morning, German prelim GDP should be published at 700 GMT, followed by US core retail sales, PPI retail sales at 1330 GMT. At 1500 GMT, US prelim UOM consumer sentiment will be disclosed.
Thank you for joining us in this Friday's market review. Be sure to check iFOREX future updates and other financial services.